Good morning. Today, we move beyond a simple business plan and instead present a strategic market intervention. This is an analytical proposal for Loom Cafe and Roastery, a specialty coffee social enterprise based in Yangon, Myanmar. Our analysis synthesized three critical dimensions: a quantifiable market opportunity, deep cultural integration, and a measurable social impact model. This presentation is not simply about opening a cafe, rather, it is about architecting a new ecosystem within Myanmar's evolving consumer landscape. At its core, Loom is built on a hybrid proposition, a for-profit cafe and micro-roastery supported by an embedded social enterprise supply chain. Our competitive advantage is not derived from a single feature. Instead, it rests on three interdependent pillars, each reinforcing the others. First, the product. We offer premium direct trade coffee. Coffee defined not only by quality but by origin, traceability, and narrative. Second, the people. Loom is built on a human-centric, progressive, collegial culture. This culture is not symbolic. It functions as our operational engine, driving quality, consistency, and the customer experience. Third, the purpose. Our model is deliberately tailored to Myanmar's socio-economic fabric. We transform what is traditionally viewed as a social cost, ethical sourcing, and fair premiums into brand equity, trust, and long-term competitive advantage. Taken together, these pillars support a systematic objective to become the definitive catalyst for a sustainable, equitable, and world-class coffee culture in Myanmar, shaping not only consumer habits but agricultural practices and the very definition of value in the market. To ground this proposal, let's begin with data. Globally, the specialty coffee industry is valued at over 80 billion US dollars. Its growth is driven not merely by caffeine consumption, but by a fundamental shift toward quality, ethical provenance, and traceability. Now, consider this global trend alongside a unique local inflection point in Myanmar. The government's 5-year agricultural plan prioritizes increased robusta cultivation, typically framed as a bulk commodity strategy. Loom approached this differently. We see a strategic raw material opportunity by creating a premium market for these beans through roasting expertise and brand storytelling. We align with national policy while fundamentally altering its economic outcome. In short, we move from volume to value. What was once 20,000 acres of intercropping becomes the foundation of a high-margin, value-added supply chain, delivering equitable, tangible uplift for farmers from day one. Demand for this model is crystallizing in Myanmar's urban centers, with approximately 34% of the country's 55 million people living in cities. Our focus centers on Yangon, a metropolitan hub of roughly 7 million residents. This is not a mass market strategy. Our target segment is specific: the growing middle class, young professionals, and the diplomatic and NGO community. This cohort demonstrates a clear behavioral shift. They are moving beyond transactional consumption in traditional tea shops and seeking premium experiences, aspirational spaces, and meaningful brand narrative. Loom does not compete with tea culture. Instead, we represent its next evolutionary step within Myanmar's social beverage landscape. To assess the feasibility, we apply Porter's 5 forces to the Yangon Cafe Industrial. Threat of new entrants is moderate to high. While entry barriers exist, they are not prohibitive. Our defensive mode lies in specialized roasting expertise and complex direct trade logistics, capabilities that require time, relationships, and institutional knowledge to replicate. Bargaining power of suppliers is moderate. By working directly with cooperatives, we invert traditional power dynamics. We position ourselves as partners rather than buyers, improving quality control and cost stability. Threat of substitutes is high. From instant coffee to tea, substitutes are ubiquitous. Our response is a relentless focus on craft, education, and community, offering not merely a beverage but a curated third space. Competitive rivalry is moderate. The true specialty segment, particularly one centered on local origin and social impact, remain nascent. This gives Lumi the opportunity to define the category rather than compete within it. The BCG metric helps clarify our growth strategy within Myanmar beverage market. International chains occupying the third quadrant. Traditional tea shops function as cash cow. Emerging specialty concepts remain question marks. Loom deliberately enters as a question mark. This is a strategic choice. We avoid capital-intensive competition with global chains and instead target a high-growth, value-aligned niche. Our focused positioning, premium, ethical, locally rooted, is designed to grow this niche and transition Loom into a star within a redefined specialty segment over a 5-year horizon. At the heart of Loom is a dual-faceted value proposition. Commercially, the offer is straightforward. Expertly propelled single-origin coffee paired with locally sourced pastries. The structural innovation lies in our social enterprise engine. We mandate that at least 30% of our green coffee be sourced from women-led cooperatives, purchased at a 15% premium above fair trade benchmarks. This premium represents a cost, but strategically it is reclassified as a brand investment. It delivers three critical assets. First, verifiable authenticity. Second, direct supply chain control. Third, consumer trust. In this way, our social mission evolves from philanthropy into a defensible competitive advantage. Commercial success in Myanmar requires cultural intelligence. Rather than importing a generic global cafe template, Loom positions itself as a modern boy, a communal gathering space rooted in local tradition. This star space concept transformed the cafe into a platform for connection, conversation, and cultural exchange. It aligns naturally with Myanmar communal values and Buddhist ethos of hospitality. Every operational decision, from spatial layout to service training, is designed to reinforce this role. We are not simply serving customers, we are hosting a community. External authenticity must be matched internally. Loom adopts a progressive collegial culture combining orthodoxy for innovation with clan culture for collaboration and mentorship. This blend serves three strategic purposes. First, specialty coffee is a craft. Quality depends on creativity and engagement, not hierarchy. Second, in Yangon's service sector, turnover is costly. A mission-driven culture attracts aligned talent and reduces churn. Third, internal culture becomes external brand. Customers feel the difference when staff are empowered and engaged. Ultimately, the human interaction becomes the product. This culture is activated through a contingency theory-based leadership framework. Our foundational philosophy is modern human relations, emphasizing motivation, satisfaction, and group dynamics essential in a craft-driven business. Leadership styles are applied situationally. Transformational leadership sets vision, democratic leadership guides operation, coaching leadership develops skills continuously. This flexibility ensures effective leadership across both people and process. To execute this model, Loom must be an employer of choice. Within Yangon wage landscape, we offer above-average compensation alongside benefits. We also address systematic inequity. Our equal pay for equal work policy directly counters Myanmar's gender pay gap and reinforces internal alignment with our external mission. Integrity here is non-negotiable. Our most distinctive HR innovation is the producer premium. This quarterly bonus is directly indexed to the premium paid to farmers. Strategically, it achieves three outcomes. It operationalizes the mission. It transforms employees into authentic storytellers. It strengthens retention through shared purpose. Combined with transparent labor practices, it builds trust and resilience across the workforce. We invest in a continuous talent cycle: recruit, develop, maintain. The 4-week onboarding integrates technical skills, coffee science, service philosophy, and social mission. Ongoing campaigns and workshops reinforce continuous learning. Clear progression pathways convert employment into long-term career investment. All operations are guided by our core statements. Our mission directs daily action. Our vision defines long-term ambition. Together, they ensure alignment from farm to counter. Our 24-month roadmap is pragmatic and milestone-driven. Beyond securing funding and location, key goals include establishing 2 or 3 direct trade contracts. This builds the foundational supply chain, achieving operational break-even proof unit economics. Building a core team of 10 to 15 trained ambassadors is as critical as sales targets. Each goal is a building block for scalability. The 3 to 5 year horizon is about scaling impact and entrenchment. A second location launching high margin wholesale and e-commerce, and solidifying Loom not just as a cafe but as the authoritative brand for Myanmar specialty coffee. To enable this growth, we implement a flattened hierarchy. This minimizes bureaucracy, accelerates communication, and empowers frontline staff to make customer-centric decisions, essential for a brand built on authentic experience. Our model is built on conservative Yangon-specific assumptions, including commercial lease costs, pay-lab salary data, and premium green coffee procurement. The initial capital requirement is approximately 180 million Myanmar money. We model controlled cost of goods sold alongside conservative customer growth. The detailed 3-year profits and loss statement as well as cash flow projections are provided in Appendix B, and they demonstrate a clear path to profitability and return on investment.